Hi everyone, my name is Mitchell Knudsen, and I, oh wow, I got really close there, sorry. Uh, I am making a video for the It's Getting Better project. I was cruising through Facebook today, and in my news feed, I saw that there was a feature on Reading Rainbow about the It's Getting Better project, and I thought that was so cool. Uh, During like second and third grade, we would watch Reading Rainbow in class, and I just thought it was pretty cool that uh, the feature on the It's Getting Better project was on Reading Rainbow. That aside, I decided that it would be a good time to just make a video to tell my story and also to remind people out there that are struggling that it does get better. I am 25. I live in Omaha, Nebraska. I've got an MBA. I work in corporate finance. So it's something corporate applies to me. Um, I grew up in a small town in northeast Iowa, and I'm sure that anyone out there who grew up in a small town kind of realizes that, fortunately, at least I felt like you couldn't be anything other than straight, or at least appear to be straight. I realized I was a little different during seventh grade when I had a crush on this hot eighth grader. Um, he looked amazing, and I of course didn't tell him that. But as boys would be boys, you'd try and like sneak a peek or whatever in the locker room. But Uh, the one thing that I remember growing up is that the term "oh, that's so gay" or "it's gay" was thrown around as an insult, and I didn't want anything to do with that. I did not want to be called gay. Now, at the time, I kind of realized, like I said, that there was something different about me. Um, I was in track and cross country. I did band. I was in student organizations. I was a leader. You name it, I did it. I worked on the weekends, and like through it all, I just suppressed the fact that I was gay. I didn't acknowledge that. I even dated a girl for a couple of years, and um, really tried to be straight. Now I went away to college. I went to Crane University in Omaha, Nebraska, and I was a student athlete there. I ran cross country for 2 seasons. I was involved with a lot of different student organizations. I took on leadership roles. I was in business school. Um, I was an RA for 2 years, helped start a fraternity, and life was pretty good. But there was still part about me that I wasn't telling people. I wasn't willing to admit to myself that I'm gay. And just the fact that I'm able to say that today and be okay with it, that's amazing. Like, it wasn't until my senior year of college, so that was about 3 years ago at this point, that I started coming out to people. And it was terrifying. Um, I had built up a reputation of being a leader, and my biggest thing was I was scared that people were gonna be like, oh, Mitchell's not a leader, all of these qualities that I identified with being, that people were gonna be like, oh, those are all out the window because he's gay. Now, luckily, that didn't happen. Um, I'm incredibly blessed. Almost everyone took it well. Um, I had a few friends who were like, yeah, we kind of knew. Um, but you had to come to that on your own. So my family took it well, with the exception of one uncle. But um, you know, life's good. Life gets so much better. Like, if anybody's making fun of you or bullying you, just remember that there are resources out there, that you're not alone in this, that a lot of people have gone through this and they've came out better on the other side. Um, so be you. Don't be afraid. Um, I want to give one last story that hopefully exemplifies this. Um, about a year ago, it was right before Thanksgiving, I got broke up with rather unexpectedly by my boyfriend. We've been dating for about 9 months, and it was the Monday of Thanksgiving week. I got blindsided, and of course, I still had to go into work the next day. Um, and then I couldn't leave to go home that evening. Um, oh God, I was devastated. But here's the proof that it does get better. Through that horrible ordeal, I went to my boss that morning and I told her that I was feeling kind of down that day because my boyfriend had broke up with me the night before. And I came out to my boss at that point. She didn't know before, and she took it very well. She asked, if I needed to go home or what she could do to help. And, she said, do you just need some time off? And I'm like, no, I want to keep working. I want to keep myself busy. Um, and, she took it very well. Um, I ended up telling my VP about the situation and, uh, just what had happened. And he took it well. He asked if there was anything that he could do and gave some sage words of advice. But my point in telling that is that it does get better. I mean, for all the things that might be going on right now, bullying, teasing, all that stuff, um, just know that they're wrong. They are wrong when they're trying to put you down. Um, you're you, you're unique, and there's a reason you're here. So, just know that it gets better and that there are a lot of people out there who are there for you. Um, if you need someone to talk to, you can send me an email. It's mitchell.l.knutson@gmail.com. Um, I'll listen, try and help, but I'll probably try and point you in the direction of somebody who's a little bit more qualified. So, with that being said, thank you for listening, everybody, and remember, it truly does get better. So, have a great evening.